So now I have a square, okay, right there. Now I need to connect it, okay? So I'm going to connect it to my vanishing point. Now I'm going to draw my lines lightly, okay? See? And every corner of my shape is going to be connected to the vanishing line, or the slanted lines, or what these are called, okay? Diagonal lines, slanted lines. So now you can see that I have created a shape. It is in 1 point perspective. Now I'm going to pick that blue line right there. Again, I'm going to make my life easy. I'm going to press hard, okay? Turn my paper. And where this line meets, where this parallel line to the shape, okay? You want lines parallel to your shape. Where it meets the slanted line, I'm going to create a parallel line to the shape, okay? There's two rules. Either the lines are parallel to the shape or it goes to the vanishing point. If you know those two rules, you'll be okay. So I'm going to go like that. I'm now going to go right here. I'm going to erase my lines. It's just easier for me personally, okay? Okay, I now have a 1 point perspective box, okay? Let me darken up these lines real quick. See, this line is parallel to this line, okay? This line is parallel, well, not quite, to the vanishing point, sorry. This line is parallel to this line, to this line. This line is parallel to this line, to this line. The lines are parallel to the shape. The slanted lines all connect to the vanishing point, okay? I've got that now. So now I'm going to create a stacked shape, okay? So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to draw another square. Return my paper. I'm going to draw another square on the blue lines, okay? Make my life easy. I'm going to bring it down to this point, okay? Oops, kind of went off, but that's okay. I'm going to erase these lines, okay? I'm going to see where that line meets. I'm going to go straight up and down. Okay. Right there. I'm going to connect this point. See, always connect. They're either parallel to the shape. Okay. And then there's this line right here. That's already connected. Yeah. This line goes all the way up and down and connects, okay? Now that I have that, this point is going to be parallel to this line, okay? Or parallel to the horizon line. There you go. You don't have to use a ruler. You can use just something that's a straight edge. This is just poster board cut. I'm going to erase my lines. Okay. I now have a stacked shape. This box is on top of this box, okay? And it's a little bit smaller because you can see the overlapping right there. So now that I have those stacked shapes, that's done. So 1, 2, stacked. I put 2 twice, shapes. Okay, check. 2, pyramid. Okay, so for the pyramid, I'm gonna bring it over here. Okay, I'm gonna create a line that goes straight up and down. Oops, was not connected to there. Make sure it lines up on the blue line. Okay, I'm gonna create that line. Okay, straight up and down, perpendicular to the horizon line. I'm now just gonna create that line. Okay, I'm just gonna create like an arrow. Okay. This point right here at the bottom of the arrow is going to connect to the vanishing point. Whatever I have left over, I'm going to erase. And now these two lines, it doesn't matter. This one can just connect, okay? There is my 1-point perspective pyramid, okay? So that's done. So pyramid, check. 3 set of stairs, okay? So my set of stairs, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my stairs right here, okay? And I'm gonna do the profile view of it, okay? So I'm gonna start off with like a box. All right, so there's like the start of a square. I'm gonna go up 1 step, okay? Again, I'm using my straight edge, and then I'm gonna go up 2 steps, I think. I think the bottom step's just gonna be smaller. See, I accidentally went over. Don't be afraid to pick up and move your paper. That was my dryer. I'm doing laundry at home, you guys. Okay. Oh, it looks like I could have done 2 all the way up. Yeah, well. Doesn't matter. As long as you get done, I honestly don't care, you guys. So now, there's like the side of a stair. Okay, kind of funky. So these corners right here, these corners all go to the vanishing point, okay? So I'm gonna go right here. Right here. Oh, got caught. Remember, see that one's already there, so don't worry about it. Okay, so there's that. Now, I'm going to go parallel to the shape. I'm going to start from the top. I'm going to go all the way over to this line. Okay. That line is parallel to that line. This line is going to be parallel to this line. This line. So if you're wondering where the lines meet, each line right here, this little point, that's when you start a new section, okay? So I'm going to write, there's a line right there. This is going to go up and down where it meets there, okay? And then right that point right there, this line is going to be parallel to this line or horizontal, okay? Then, yep. Okay, I'm gonna come down here. Because of the angle of where it's at, it's like right in front, this step is gonna start to disappear because it goes up right there. If it's confusing, come talk to me about it. Okay, I'll help you. If this is way too confusing for you guys, I can always give you something a little more simple. Just come talk to me and I'll be glad to help you out, okay? So I'm just gonna clean up my shape. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to darken up my steps. And this is all 1-point perspective. There you go. I got 1-point perspective steps. This step kind of disappears just because of the vantage. Don't worry about it. And that's about it. And then 4, light source. Step. I'm going to put my sun over here. It's going to be evening or afternoon. Okay, so if my light source is coming here, so we're going to go like this, just real quick. That means this right here, okay? My shadows are gonna come right here, so I'm gonna kind of line this up, okay? Line this up. Okay. So this is where it's gonna be kind of shaded. That means this side is gonna be the darkest. You don't have to put shadows, you guys, but this side is gonna be the darkest. I'm gonna shade it up real quick. Okay. Okay, and then you would just shade the whole side, okay? You don't have to put the shadows. I didn't ask for shadows. I just want to see that you're shading. So this is going to be the darkest side. This is going to be my really super dark right here. Okay, because this is completely blocked. Okay, we can't see those. This is going to be like light. Okay. So super dark. And then this is going to be like a 2. So that's a 3. This is like a 2 on the value scale. Okay. And that's going to be like a 1. But you can even lighten it if you feel like you need to. Just take your eraser lightly. Okay, there you go. See? And then here, I'm going to go like this real quick. I'm going to shade real quick for you guys. Okay. And then you would take a Q-tip and blend this. I'll put the finished product for you guys at the end. Okay? See, that's darker than this one. And this is darker than this one. The pyramid, this is going to be my 3 and this is going to be my 2. You can't see the 1 because the 1 is blocked because of my vantage point. And my shadow. So that's why we do this in pencil. Okay, it's gonna be something like that. Okay, so here's this 3. This is my darkest. Okay, this is my 2. So I just don't press as hard. Okay. There you go. If I need to make it darker, I'll just go back over it one more time. Okay, there you go. And then, of course, my darkest would be the shadow. But again, you don't have to put the shadow if you don't want to. If you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to. You just do this super fast. Okay, I might even have to. Sometimes if you put a hard surface underneath it, it actually is easier to get the darker color. Okay, layers. Let's see. This paper's not meant for it, but whatever. So I might even actually kind of lighten this one up a little bit. Just a tad, because you want it to be slightly lighter than that one. Okay, the stacked cube, I might kind of go like that. Okay. Okay, so that's my shadow on that. So the lightest side is going to be the side we can't see. This is going to be a 2, this is going to be a 3, this would be a 4, and this is going to be like a 1. Okay, so that means it's going to be fairly shaded. Like I wouldn't probably erase this a little bit. Okay, your 2 would be slightly darker. Okay, and this one would be a lot darker. And it's okay if it goes over there because it's stacked. Okay.